Yeah, we're gonna get right into this. Um, that Tech Nine situation. I didn't even really know how I wanted to approach this, to be honest. When the news first came out, first that he passed away, it was definitely a lot of emotions in the battle rap community about his untimely death, how it happened, because people were saying it happened in his sleep. So we're just like, wow, a lot of people were a little bit skeptical because they were saying, man, Tech Nine, and if you see him on Champion and throughout his career, I mean, he was a pretty stocky guy, looked like he was healthy for the most part. And a lot of people were just really saying, did that really happen? And then news come out a few days ago about all his sexual allegations. I mean, 10 counts. And when that came out, it was just disgusting, man. And first and foremost, sending my condolences to still definitely his family, his daughter. I definitely could only imagine probably what she's going through. But just to hear the allegations and stuff that he was accused of, it was just very, very, for the lack of better words, just really disgusting, inhumane. I really pray for that victim, man, and everything that she had to endure. I can only imagine. And now hearing that Tech Nine may have committed suicide. That's the stories allegedly so far, allegedly that he may have committed suicide. It kind of paints a picture. I'm gonna be honest. It just paints that picture because he was due to go to court. He passed away on the 24th of March, if I'm not mistaken, and he was due to go to pre-trial on the 25th. And they stated, the reports hasn't came out as of yet, but once it comes up, a lot of people saying that he may have committed suicide because he didn't want to face all these allegations. Then that happens. I'm just processing everything. I just didn't want to get on here and just start ranting and raving. I'm the type, I just like to sit back first, get all the information, then give my opinion at that point in time. Then comes out a few days later with the allegations. Then people were, really ranting and raving and really saying, we got to take down Tech Nine's battles. We got to do all this. Jay Black, he has to respond. We need answers. Did he know all this stuff? But I'm just here today just to say, if it's true, which honestly, you don't just get charged. This doesn't come out of this thin air, which I know it definitely is true. Yeah, we definitely got to ban him from we got to take everything down. I'm taking down my tribute video I just did. I took down my rest in peace on my Instagram because this is just disgusting and then when I read everything in detail, like I don't even want to even elaborate, just go and just see. It was just very just man, it was horrific, man, what he did to some of those victims. And being a father of a daughter, yeah, I mean, there's nothing that can explain that, because especially as a man, like, you want to be there. Like, it's our duty to protect, especially if you have a daughter. Of course, sons as well, but a daughter, that's just something special. I mean, words can express that. Like, being a father to a daughter is like, we're like Superman to them. Nothing will get in their way. Nothing at all. At least my opinion. That's how I treat it. So I mean, just to hear about that, yeah, man, I'm disgusted. I'm appalled. What he did was just, like I said before, inhumane, horrific. I feel bad. Just imagine what that young lady has to go through, has to endure growing up. And I see people talking about Jay Black, and he finally responded yesterday, and people were saying, does he know? Jay Black must have knew. You never know. You never know somebody's character. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not here even to defend Jay Black or what, but you just never know, man. People will only tell you what they want to tell you. I mean, you have people were saying, I heard a couple bloggers saying, oh, he had a no. Jay Black had a no because Tech Nine wasn't on Champion and this and that for about a week or so. What happened there? A lot of times from homeboy to homeboy, a lot of times, man, your friends don't even tell you really what's going on, especially something that horrific. Man, you could spin it anyway. Hey, man, I really can't get on the show. Got a lot of personal issues I'm going through, and that's it. A lot of times, from a homeboy to a homeboy, we're not gonna say, "Oh, what you going through," unless it's something that they want to just reveal. We'll just say, "Hey, man, I'm here for you if you need anything," things like that. But we're not gonna really get into in-depth details about what's going on. So you got people even married, man, who could be married, couples in relationships. They don't even know their partner a lot of times. Their partner comes out and they reveal things to them, or they find out. They'll be like, man, I known this person for 10 years. We lived together. I never knew like he was into this or she was into that and blah, blah, blah. So, when Jay Black said, man, all he knew was Tech Nine, he didn't know this guy. All they did was just talk about battle rap. It's not really hard to believe, man. I mean, you think about it, man. If they met up once a week and stuff like that, and all they did was just talk battle rap and for the majority of the time, then yeah, Tech Nine probably just revealed to him here and there, hey, I got some legal trouble, gotta really go through. Man, you could spin it in so many ways, man. I mean, I'm not surprised, man. And I felt a little bad for Jay Black because it looked like all they just hit him all at once. So like I said, I mean, stuff like this, it is bad for battle rap, man. It is, because when you talk about sponsorships, when you talk about trying to get people to watch certain battles and actually get into this whole community, this whole culture, it's a step back because people would think, why would I want to invest in that? Why would I want to get into that? So yeah, man, it's just sad all the way around. Reports will definitely come out about how he passed, but to be honest, I mean, the stars align. It looked like he definitely did commit suicide because he did not want to face what happened. Cause just think about it. Could you imagine having to face that, like, in battle rap? Not only do we not only get so disrespectful, find out everything about you, make up things as well. Man, what could have been done to him? And on top of that, he's Muslim. On top of that, I mean, wow, it would have just been bad for him. So the way he went out, it was a coward move. But that's something that he has to answer to with God. Regardless, man, God sees everything. A lot of things that you try to you can hide from your partners or your loved ones or your close friends, really don't matter because God sees everything. But it's just a sad day overall. It's a sad day in battle rap. It's just disgusting, man. You just never know people, man. That's what really resonated with me as well. You just never know people. So when people say, "Oh yeah, you must have known," or this, no, because you never know people, man. People will only tell you what they want to tell you. You see it every day when it happens. Again, like I mentioned, married couples, relationships. I seen a story a few months ago. A married couple, come to find out the guy was an undercover brother. He liked men. So you just never really know. His wife didn't know that. She said, I never thought he was into that. He was leaving work. Sometimes he would say he's working overtime, things like that, and will be looking for men, just dating site. So again, man, like Tech-Nine could have just really covered that up when he was around Jay Black and around the battle rap community. He portrayed just Tech-Nine. At home, he was Hakeem, and I just felt bad for the girl. I mean, from the things that I read from him, forcing her to do certain things and open up the door with a knife and just crazy things. And one last thing, I want to leave, especially to my women subscribers. A lot of times, when you are dating, you have a baby from an individual, it don't work out, unfortunately, you start dating, man, you got to check some of these dudes' background, man. I understand a lot of times you want to date and, you want to move on and things like that. but sometimes you may want to slow up the process, man. Do an interview check, man. Like do an interviews, like man. They got to meet, men got to meet certain standards, man, before you just bring them up, especially around your children and then your daughters and stuff like that. Like you got to protect them, man. Like you just never know. You just never know. Like that's why I kind of understand why certain women, man, it's hard for them just to allow men just around their personal space. They really give it some time before they just start saying, okay, I feel comfortable because of things like this. Like, who would have thought technology was doing this and to this magnitude? So, I say that just to say, yeah, just protect your children. Be very observant too. Be very observant. Look at behaviors. Hell, man, do a background check if need be. To be honest on some of these men, man, because you would hate to be in that situation. So let me know your thoughts. It just I really wasn't even gonna do this, but something just said just go ahead and do it. And again, I'm just sending my condolences just to of course, Tech Nine's daughter, because now she got to be, and that's another thing. She's growing up not only without her father, but just imagine when she gets older and then she hears about the things her dad did. So it sucks all the way around. It sucks all the way around. But this is the, hopefully we will definitely move forward as a community. But yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's just take down everything Tech Nine related. I see URL, they already took down his battles. I think they only kept up one battle, which was Tech Nine versus T-Rex, I believe, which I don't know why. But yeah, man, he fooled a lot of people, man. He fooled all of us, man. And that's another sad thing. I mean, I seen people on here crying, man. Hollow the Dawn was crying. John the Don crying. Queen's Flip even did a post. I mean, you got Smack. It was even talking. You just got everybody just talking about this guy, and just to hear this, just a sad day. Thanks for tuning in.